Matthew 26, 1 through 13. When Jesus had finished saying all these things, he said to his disciples, "As you know, the Passover is 2 days away, and the Son of Man will be handed over to be crucified." Then the chief priests and the elders of the people assembled in the palace of the high priest, whose name was Caiaphas, and they schemed to arrest Jesus secretly and kill him. "But not during the festival," they said, "or there may be a riot among the people." While Jesus was at Bethany, in the home of Simon the leper, a woman came to him with an alabaster jar of very expensive perfume, which she poured on his head as he was reclining at the table. When the disciples saw this, they were indignant. "Why this waste?" they asked. "This perfume could have been sold at a high price and the money given to the poor." Aware of this, Jesus said to them, "Why are you bothering this woman? She has done a beautiful thing to me. The poor you will always have with you, but you will not always have me. When she poured this perfume on my body, she did it to prepare me for burial. Truly I tell you, wherever this gospel is preached throughout the world, what she has done will also be told in memory of her."
Wait, what?
It's with deep sadness that I inform you that I'm stepping down as one of the hosts of the morning show. This decision was not taken lightly. It was processed thoughtfully, and what my family and I desire most is privacy as we transition. But really, I'm actually pretty excited. We are in the middle of a ton of transition, and I know you have had a lot of transition, but the fact still remains that we're all kingdom people. We're all people seeking to serve the King in new contexts. Many of you are in your family's homes again. So you made that transition. You're trying to do college online. You're trying to figure out how to live in isolation, all that stuff. How do we do that as kingdom people? Well, Matt Showalter and I are going to begin a podcast where we explore some of those questions. And we'd also like to have a regular segment on the morning show where we talk about, in brief, what we would talk about more fully on the podcast. So we'll highlight some of the main points and some of the main topics that we're wanting to explore, and maybe leave a few tips, that kind of thing. So I do plan to be a regular contributor on this show. I just will not be hosting any longer. But I look forward to seeing that and being a part of your life in that way. Have a good one.
Good morning, and welcome to Matt, and the Rosedale Roustabouts, the morning show of Rosedale Bible College, as we together make it through this latest outbreak of the coronavirus. Got a few dad jokes. Gotta start off with that this morning. My question to you is this: what did the drummer name his twin daughters? Anna 1, Anna 2. Sorry. I wanted to go on a diet, but I feel like I have way too much on my plate right now. Heather in the back there, she thought it was funny. What sound does a witch's car make? Broom.
Hello, I'm Kyle McDowell. I've decided today that I'm self-quarantining, not because anyone here is sick or has coronavirus, but because I realized each person, if you add them together, there's about 7 billion of them in the world. And that's a lot. You know what else is a lot? Germs. There are a lot of germs. So I decided I wasn't going to have anything to do with that, and here I am.
So, for today's morning show, just a couple of things that we wanted to highlight. One is that I have word from our esteemed academic dean here, Phil Weber, that though all of you are doing a tremendous job of logging on and participating in the classrooms there on WebEx, the same level of participation hasn't quite been there for completing assignments. So make sure that you're also going on to My Rosedale and completing your assignments. And if we could have the same level of participation in actually submitting assignments as we do in students coming to the online WebEx classroom times, that would be great. You guys are doing wonderful. It's so good to see you. I know that for my Old Testament prophets class, everyone got their prophetic profiles in. It was wonderful. Thank you. Keep up the good work, everyone. You're doing great. Remember also to continue to stay healthy, stay safe. Here in Ohio, at midnight today, a stay-at-home order. Oh, I'm sorry. It's tomorrow. Shoot, we gave it away. This isn't a live show, Hans. Man.
I think they know that because every morning I'm like, sorry guys, it's gonna be late.
Exactly. Anyway, last night in Ohio, the stay-at-home order went into effect. I don't know what things are like where you're at, but I want to end with one more dad joke, which will lead to the last thing that we want to make sure and emphasize in today's Matt, and the Rosedale Roustabouts. Thanks, Hans. So when you go into the restroom, you're an American. At least if you're, an American. And when you leave the restroom, you're also an American. But you know what? When you're in there, European. Is there a way we could cue a laugh track right there, Hans? I don't know. Okay, yeah, we maybe need a laugh track. So I just wanted to tell that one to make sure that you all remember that before you leave the restroom, you wash your hands. 20 seconds. Sing through a verse of I Will Lord a morning song. Wash your hands. Stay safe. Stay healthy. See you guys.